I exposed my fiancé's affair with my stepmother on our wedding day. My dad collapsed. I revealed my fiancé's year-long affair with my stepmother through a video on my wedding day in front of 200 guests, and my dad collapsed. I never imagined that my wedding day would turn into an unforgettable nightmare. What was supposed to be the happiest day of my life turned into the ultimate betrayal. My name is Jake, and this is the story of how I exposed my fiancé and stepmother in front of 200 guests. For years, I had always struggled with my family dynamics. My mother passed away when I was 12, and my father remarried a woman named Amanda. At first, Amanda seemed like a decent person, but as I grew older, I realized she was manipulative and overly interested in my life. Still, for my father's sake, I tolerated her. Everything seemed to change when I met Emma. She was kind, beautiful, and most importantly, she made me feel loved in ways I had never experienced before. We had been together for 4 years before I proposed, and I was certain she was my soulmate. My father and Amanda were thrilled, or so I thought. The wedding planning was going smoothly, with Amanda taking charge of most of the arrangements. At first I found it odd how much she was involved, but Emma reassured me that it was just because Amanda loved me like her own son. I believed it, not knowing the reality lurking in the shadows. The truth unfolds. 3 days before my wedding, my cousin Ryan showed up at my apartment looking uneasy. He told me he had something to show me but warned me that it would change everything. He handed me his phone, and what I saw made my blood run cold. It was a video of Emma and Amanda in a hotel room. Emma was crying, and Amanda was laughing. "Don't worry, sweetheart," Amanda said. "Jake will never find out. He trusts us too much." Then, the real bomb dropped. The video shifted to another clip, where Henry, my best friend and best man, was completely drunk, confessing the whole affair. "They've been together for over a year, man." I tried to tell Emma to stop, but she said Amanda was too good to leave. I felt like the floor had been pulled from beneath me. My fiancée, the woman I planned to spend my life with, had been sleeping with my stepmother behind my back. And to make it worse, my best friend knew and said nothing. I was furious, heartbroken, and devastated. But I wasn't going to let them get away with it. That night, I devised a plan that would make sure they paid for their betrayal. The ultimate revenge. Instead of confronting Emma and Amanda immediately, I acted normal. I smiled, laughed, and played along. Meanwhile, I contacted my wedding videographer and told him to make a few special edits to the wedding slideshow. Fast forward to the wedding day. Everyone was there. My father was beaming with pride. Amanda was sitting in the front row, and Emma looked breathtaking in her white dress. I stood at the altar pretending everything was fine, but inside I was burning with rage. Then the moment came. Before exchanging vows, the projector was turned on to play the special video tribute to our love story. The guests cheered as it started, but within seconds the mood shifted dramatically. Instead of our happy moments, the screen showed the video Ryan had given me. Gasps filled the room. Amanda turned pale, and Emma's face drained of color. My father looked confused, then horrified. The final scene played, Emma and Amanda laughing in the hotel room. My father collapsed in his chair, clutching his chest. The room erupted in chaos. Emma burst into tears, begging me to stop, while Amanda shouted at the videographer to turn it off. I took the microphone and, with a calmness I didn't know I had, said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the interruption, but it seems my bride and my stepmother have been sharing more than just wedding plans. Consider this wedding canceled." My father was rushed to the hospital, and thankfully, he recovered. As for Amanda, my father divorced her immediately. Emma tried calling and texting me, but I blocked her. Henry? We were done. The aftermath. Months later, I learned that Emma moved out of town in shame. Amanda lost everything, including my father's trust and financial support. I won in the end, but not without scars. If there's one lesson I took from this, it's that betrayal always comes to light, no matter how well it's hidden. So, if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support my channel. More unbelievable stories are coming your way.